So, can you build a great physique naturally? This is a question that I often hear from a lot of people, really, right? Especially people who are just starting out when it comes to fitness, when it comes to, their training, building muscle, like they see Alex Eubank on Instagram, for example, or they see, some Arnold Schwarzenegger movie, right? They watch Pumping Iron for the first time and they're thinking, can I achieve that look or somewhere close to that look without having to take copious amount of drugs? And the answer is it depends, It really does depend. Like building muscle is a long, strenuous process, right? It takes a while. It's difficult. You have to go inside the gym pretty often, right? Maybe less often than you think, but still pretty often. And you gotta train hard, especially. You gotta push to the point where like you literally feel like your muscles are gonna die, right? Building muscle, a lot of it is about intensity. So if you're not training hard, you're just not gonna build the kind of physique that you want. And that's something you have to face as a natural lifter. Because people who take steroids, for example, they don't have to go through that because building muscle to them comes at a much easier pace. It's faster. You don't have to train as hard. It's less intense. I mean, you can even build muscle not doing anything if you're on steroids. Like, it's that simple, really. So it makes sense why a lot of guys hop on steroids because they feel like building a good physique naturally just doesn't make much sense when you can just take the easy route and get even more gains. But something that not enough people know about, or they have an idea when it comes to steroids, like that idea that okay, yeah, it's harmful, it might shrink your balls, right? But it's more than just that, though. You gotta think about the mental side effects. You gotta think about the effects on your fertility, on your natural testosterone production, and the fact that once you are on steroids, you're gonna be continuously climbing a ladder where it's like your physique isn't good enough. So then you're chasing something even more unideal, right? It's like, oh, I might be 250 pounds lean, right? I might look like a fucking huge ass Hulk, right? But it's not good enough. I want to be even bigger now. So then you're constantly just chasing this dream. And this dream doesn't make any sense. Like your dream is to look like a monster, quite frankly. And there's just no real appeal to that. But that's a different story, right? My point is taking steroids has its own cons. Arguably the cons of taking steroids are even worse than trying to build muscle naturally. Like it's more difficult to deal with those side effects than it is to try to build muscle naturally. So in my opinion, it's not really worth it, honestly. It's not really worth it. And then at the same time though, I mean, can you really build a good physique naturally? Right? Can you really get to that level? People have the genetics to get to that level. Right? Are most people kind of just stuck with a subpar physique? It's like yeah, you look kind of toned, but you don't look that muscular, right? And that's something that a lot of people face. That's something a lot of people struggle with. Is the fact that they have this kind of body dysmorphia because the current fitness industry is so like it's all about taking you in your perfect moment. It's all about finding the best lighting, the best pose, getting the best pump, and then also taking the best drugs, if you want to put it simply, right? And this creates such a bad precedent for young men. This creates more and more insecurity and more of them think that they can achieve their dream body or their dream physique without hopping on trend or something. Like so many of these fitness influencers are just drug addicts at the end of the day, just far removed from nature. Like it used to be, okay, we should all inspire to be like toned, muscular, healthy, attractive, have good appeal, right? It's like we all just wanted to look good with our shirt off. That's what it came down to at the end of the day. It was really that simple. But nowadays, that's not good enough though. It's like if you're not 250 lean, if you don't look like you can step on a bodybuilding stage at any time of the day, then you're just not good enough, honestly, right? And it's funny because the people that criticize you the most on your physique, right? It's really just gonna be other drug addicts, honestly, like other guys on gear, because like you get so deep into the bodybuilding niche where it's like, oh, like your biceps are half an inch too short, or your clavicles are slightly too narrow, and it's like, oh man, like we're so focused on the semantics, just like we forgot the original goal, the original purpose was to simply just look good without a shirt on. That was the whole purpose of building muscle, of doing any of this, of taking the supplements, doing the dieting, doing all the hours in the gym. Like that was the whole point, was to simply look good without a shirt. But now we kind of strayed away from that, and the concept of a good physique, just grows more and more drug usury every single day. It's like soon enough, a physique that's muscular just isn't good enough, right? It's just not good enough now. Like honestly, and social media and Instagram especially, I would say, is a big reason why so many guys have body dysmorphia. Why so many guys go the unnatural route. And if you're smart, if you're intelligent, and you want to be healthy and attractive, actually attractive, not just, fucking mass monster, ugly, weirdo, fucking Hulk looking thing attractive, which isn't even attractive, by the way, especially to women. Like, if you actually want to look decent, then avoiding Instagram is probably one of the best things you can do when it comes to your mental and physical health. Honestly, man. So, given the right training program, and if you follow the right diet plan, and your testosterone is decent, and you're actually being healthy, then yes, of course you can build a good physique naturally. It's definitely possible. You can build a really good physique naturally. Arguably, some guys look better naturally than they do on steroids, right? I mean, do genetics come into play? Yes, of course, genetics come into play, but that doesn't mean you can't look great. I mean, unless you have like horrible genetics, which is probably less than like 2% of the population, then of course you can build a good physique. Like honestly, man, like so many guys are just so down on themselves. They think, oh, it's over, oh, it's over now, oh wow, man, I'm slightly too narrow. I got a short head for biceps. I got, a big fucking chest gap or whatever. It's like, oh no, it's over now. Like it's such, like if you can picture your hunter gatherer ancestors, right? Like picture them like seeing you say that. Like how would they feel, right? They'd probably just think, wow, you're such a fucking pussy, right? You're so pathetic, honestly. Like how could you possibly be a descendant of me? That makes no goddamn sense. And they're right. Because how can you be so pathetic to give up on yourself and just like, okay, let me put it this way: would you rather just be fat and super ugly, or look good but not perfect? It's like you only have two options, bro. Like even if you do have bad genetics, you would still be better off having a good physique and training than just not doing anything at all. Like, come on, bro. Honestly, but yeah, though you can build a great physique naturally, giving the right program, giving the right plans, the right research. Which I'm here to help you, by the way, with all of that kind of stuff. So check out the channel. And yeah, man, just remember that the whole point of building muscle is to look good without a shirt. It's that simple, man. It's that simple. Yeah, guys, see you.